I'm Jack Tomczak. That's Andrew Lee.
Happy Leap Day.
Happy Leap Day to you.
Happy Leap Day. It's February 29th.
Does this mean you're going to start leaping around?
I always leap around.
It's not true at
I'm
all.
very leapy.
It's not true at all.
I like to leap.
As he moves,
You're wrong.
parts of his body are constantly moving in a lot of different directions. One of those is forward, and that is lump.
Hello.
I've always thought
Go ahead.
that Leap Day should kind of be its own day.
It is. It starts at midnight 01 and goes to
definitely is.
midnight.
No, what I mean is that
It should be encapsulated, like, in between the day before it and the day after it.
but it should be its own day, like not a Monday, not a Tuesday.
Ah.
It should be. It only happens once every 4 years. Why not
So
make a
get
big
an
deal
extra
about
day
it?
in the week.
Correct. So like today would be just Leap Day.
That'd be so messed
Yesterday
up.
would have been Sunday. Tomorrow would be Monday.
Like a day outside of time.
Right.
Yes,
Exactly.
where you could do anything you want.
Make it a holiday. Make it a big deal. Everything's closed up. You know.
The entire world shuts down for a day.
Yes, just shut down for a day. It only happens once every 4 years. Why not make a bigger deal out of it? We make a big deal out of everything else that happens only once every 4 years. The Olympics.
Sure.
Presidential elections.
Sure.
Things like that.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Leap Day, we just kind of shrug our shoulders and go, whatever, just an extra day. I say we rally. We put our collective minds together.
We're very
This is an
passionate about
amazing
this.
country. We can accomplish anything we want. Let's make Leap Day the 8th day of the week. Let's do it.
Every 4 years.
Once every 4 years.
Well, I think the difference is with the presidential race, we're picking the leader of the free world. And the Olympics, there's like hundreds of millions of dollars spent, and stadiums are built, and
Right.
flights are taken. Where with Leap Day,
Flights are people fly on planes.
like a lot of, but nobody does anything for Leap Day.
That's the problem. That's my point. That's my problem. We should do something. It should be.
All right.
There should be more fanfare around this. More hullabaloo.
Okay. Well, we need.
But no,
we
it's just
need a song.
It's just.
We
Monday.
need a song. We need carols.
I'm on it. I'm on
We
it.
need some type of thing people can put in their house. Another thing people can. You could give frogs
That could yes,
or
that could be
kangaroos if you're in that part of the.
that could be the Leap Day tradition. Frogs.
Yeah.
You know, have a special Leap Day meal. You know, Thanksgiving we have turkey. Easter we have ham. Leap Day we could have.
Rabbit?
I was thinking along the lines of beef Wellington.
No,
but okay.
rabbits leap.
Rabbits do
We'll
leap.
eat rabbits and give frogs. I'm on board.
Thank you. It's a great idea, isn't it? Thank you. But no, it's just Monday.
Yeah.
Just whatever, the 29th. Nobody seems to care. It's very disappointing.
I'm glad you're disappointed.
Thanks.
The show today at 7:15.
You're lovely.
Ron Edwards calling in, longtime Minneapolis civil rights activist. We'll talk a little presidential race, and also at 8 o'clock, the fellows from Community Solutions coming in to talk about light rail and what they witnessed as it moves through Crystal. And that's Lump.
That's true.
Who had a bit of an eventful morning?
Yes.
That we won't be talking about.
Oh, really?
Go on.
We won't?
Go on.
You didn't specify. You didn't clarify this.
You really got to talk
Before
about
the
that
show.
before the show.
I didn't know this was
But
off
now
the
we kind of
limits.
have to talk about what happened.
People are wondering.
Yes,
Well,
and.
good job, Andrew. Let them wonder.
Okay.
That's it?
Yep.
You're not going to share your experience this morning?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope. It is my experience to
Maybe
hold close to
Some
my
people
heart.
listening, you may not want them to know about what happened to you on the way in this morning.
Happened to Tom Emmer once on the way in here one morning when I was sitting in on that show. He was ticked
It's kind of a crappy way to start the day.
Well, I'm surprised that I understand why. And it's funny because Tom used to ride his bike in. Strong legs on that guy. Okay. Surprised.
So how was your
I
week?
figured Lump you would have gotten out of one of those.
Yeah, really.
My weekend was okay. Friday night. We've been debating going down to Florida to see my in-laws. Mm-hmm. And every time we think about that, we remember the last time we flew with two kids and then decide not to.
Yeah.
So Friday we did a little staycation.
Oh, did you?
You're so lame.
You got a speeding
You
ticket.
are grumpy today.
Jack Tomczak.
You've been trump carded.
I'm
Go on. You were saying how lame I was?
I'm glad I have class later and can't help you with your video
Here's
ideas.
something that I learned in my advanced lame age called speed limit. So we went to a hotel in town with the kids, and that was fun. It was like a vacation without the awfulness of flying.
I've
I
never done
recommend
that.
it.
Like, just get a hotel room in town, spend the night out of the house.
We
But
were
everyone that
5 minutes from my house.
I've talked to that does it says it's a lot of fun.
Yep. Because with kids the age my kids are, they don't care where you are.
No.
When we went to
could be
Disney World, they're like,
24 hours away
Yeah.
or 5 minutes away, it's still a big deal to them.
my daughter never says, remember that time at Disney World? She says, remember that time at the hotel with Grandma and Grandpa? It's
Yeah.
like, okay, let's just skip the expensive and time-consuming part of vacation.
Yeah.
And we went up the road, and it was a delightful time. And I went to my lovely wife both, and she and I went on a water slide, which it's been a while, but they're effing terrifying.
Really?
This one was.
How?
I don't know.
It's a
It
water
was
slide.
in the dark. The whole thing was in the dark, and it was super fast. And I got done. I was like, have I turned into a big baby?
Yeah, I think you
What
might have.
happened
Water
here?
slides are fun.
That's what I've always thought. And then, and there were 2 slides to choose from. And I asked the lifeguard kid, and he said, that's the slow one. So I said, oh, that's the one I'm gonna go down. I don't want to go down the fast one.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
No idea you
Yeah.
were such a wimp.
Yeah, me neither until Friday night, Saturday morning. I learned.
Yeah, I should. I think something like that is more fun when you have small kids. Mm-hmm. You know,
Wait,
they just
no,
like getting
no.
out of the house.
Yeah, but it's
anything
not
different.
Fun for you. It's
Well, if I
in the
tried to
same
tell,
room as
let me
my
put it this way:
children.
if I tried to tell my 19-year-old and 15-year-old, "Hey, we're going to go stay at a hotel down the road," they'd just look at me like I have antenna. And why? I'd rather.
Why are you making me do this,
be
Dad?
with, I don't want to be closer to you.
What did I do?
Than I already am.
Deserve this.
I don't have my own room there that I can go and shut the door in.
You're right. Kids, at some point, you'd rather not have them. They're like 8.
That's not what I said.
8. When I taught swimming lessons, I noticed that at 7, kids were no longer adorable and they were more annoying. I intend to return my kids at that point
Just,
for a full refund.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Trade them in for younger models.
What's at the young models? What's at the top of the news bag?
Minnesota's budget surplus. We've got a revised forecast. And last week we had Dayton, Doubt, and Bach predicting that the number would be higher. And Thiessen predicting that it would be lower. I'll tell you who was right.
Ooh.